What's up, folks? I want to tell y'all a story, man, about how most people are, man. Most people are slaves to society. People don't know that cloning are out there. Cloning is in Nevada. It's the city of Las Vegas, where wherever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So a lot of people are out here clones and don't even know it. Rick Ross been cloned, Meek Mill been cloned. Why do you think they went to jail? Which doesn't make no sense. And then they come out and like Meek Mill came out in the Super Bowl. It came out in the Super Bowl when the Eagles won the Super Bowl and all of a sudden Meek Mill being released. Are you serious? It makes no sense at all. Like Hollywood fame ain't worth it. Like people are slaves to money and possessions. That's all people care about, money and possessions. People choose money and possessions over a person. People literally forget how to love a person. Like literally. It's all about money and possession. If it's not about that, people just like not gonna rock with you. If you connected to the multiverse, you don't care about money, you don't care about possession. A lot of people think buying a lot of things gonna make them happy. Buying 10 boats is not gonna make you happy. It's not gonna do that. Think about the people who are making shoes. They making Jordans for a penny. They have to sleep at their jobs for a penny. While people are slaving at jobs and slaving at the military, slaving at these Hollywood industries. They're sitting in line waiting for a $400 pair of shoes. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel bad for even buying Jordans in the first place. Like I'm actually selling them. It makes no sense. Most people think that, man, they think these possessions can help you be free, and like a lot of people in these religions are totally messed up, man. These religions are definitely are scams too. Let me tell you this: religions. If you go to church and you give you pay your tithes to the pastor, if you pay your tithes to the doctrines and the pastors, you're always gonna run out of money. And at the end of the day, like most of these religions are scams. These cloning. Michael Jackson was cloned in 1984. Eugenia Cooney, man, she even explained that she killed off the real Aegean Cooney. And that's the thing about these higher ups. They state things that are true, but they say it in a sarcastic way so folks don't catch on. They think it's a joke when it's really not a joke at all. Cloning is actually out here. I know is that even Kiki Palmer even states a person who's in the industry, like her family sold her out for money. They made her be a movie star at the age of 9 years old. Like why would you put your child at a Hollywood stage at 9 years old? They didn't choose to be famous. They didn't make their path for that. You know what I'm saying? I like the only way to even have recognition is to sell out to the higher ups. And a lot of things about this Lil Uzi and Lil Yachty and stuff like that, man. Like the thing is, like the reason why there's so much bad promotion in music is because there's a lot of clones promoting bad shit. Like they kill off the originals so the originals don't expose none of their secrets that's going on in this higher up society. You know what I'm saying? And people, and it's another thing I want to get on too. People think that going to college makes you smart. Like really, there's people that be making straight A's and they don't think that there's a lot of corruption going on in different countries where people are in FEMA camps and people don't realize you have to save your mind, heart, and soul. Don't save money. But colleges don't teach you that shit, man. Because school, even college fraternities, they have these clubs where they got the alphas, omegas, the zetas, man, doing all these Illuminati hand signs. Like, it makes no sense. That's why I didn't join no college fraternity, because they gonna like brainwash me and control me, have me be cloned, have some synthetic skin, have soulless eyes. Like when you look in a person's eye, you're supposed to see life in them. When you see most people, man, especially from these colleges, man, most of them have synthetic skin, all that bullshit. And like the thing about it, man, like I kept telling people for the longest, man, what makes you truly smart is like, realizing that everything you've been taught in school is a lie. Everything you've been taught at these corporations is a lie, man. It's crazy, man. And like my whole entire life, man, I never really spoke out on anything because folks just wasn't on that level, man. The reason why I don't speak to most folks is because they're so consumed by money and possessions and they think there's no type of corruption. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, seriously. And like, man, like when most people just consume, and here's the thing, man, like, people, when people come home from like the military, like when they get done with their, like, jobs, like people from Hollywood go to these professional sports games just so they can forget about the pain that's going on in their industries. Same way people that, they get home from their jobs and they spend $1,000 to go to these professional rigged sports games just to have temporary happiness, and then they got to go back again, slave away for bosses that don't care about them. Like, literally, bosses at corporations don't care about you. You're treated like a number, a social security number. We all have social security numbers, and we're treated like slaves. When people get fired at the jobs, those bosses don't care about them. Them jobs are evil assholes or pricks. When I was at Fred's, man, there was my manager was evil as fuck. She was a fucking clone. She was fucking wrinkled as shit. I would beat her fucking ass. Like, seriously. Knowing that I had to like move in, like, through a lot of stuff, going back to Monroe and stuff like that, and she gonna terminate me from the damn job, like, you know, without even letting me know, and get my money back. And I should have sued her ass. I should have sued her and that damn fucking foul ass company. Bunch of fucking rinky ass fucking rednecks, man. And fuck you higher ups for forming all these corporations, having folks slave at jobs, and people have bad health because of these jobs, and being in Hollywood and the military. People get bad backs, bad legs. They always want to eat bad foods and chemicals and don't want to exercise. It's fucking sad. Like, literally, I'm tired of this bullshit about these higher ups. People want to beef with people in their neighborhoods. People want to fight their own brothers and sisters. How about you stand up to the higher ups? Those are the ones you need to get at. They want to divide us. They want to divide us. You need to wake up on that shit. I want all the smoke with the higher ups. How about that? Stop trying to beef with folks in your neighborhood. That's another thing. The higher ups want you to beef with people in your family. Beef people in your neighborhood. Like, it makes no sense. These higher ups are devils. These Crown Council 13s, they don't gotta lay a finger on a day in their life, because you know why? You want to know why? These higher ups have so much money in the world. They have people that work for them. They have people at companies at Red Lobster, companies like any type of industry. They have these employees work for them, and these employees don't get to go on no trips or nothing like that. Even people in New York, you know what I'm saying? People in New York, they be working full time and still homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the most expensive city in the United States, and also it's the main city where a lot of secret agendas be going on, and a lot of cloning. You know what I'm saying? Like, there could be people around you right now that are clones and be so lifeless in the eyes, and like your skin looks so synthetic, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks not paying attention to the deep details because they're so brainwashed by, learning shit in school that's actually aren't factual. All this shit is lies. You know what I'm saying? All these presidents that came around, they're fucking false ass clones. Those wasn't the real presidents, man. A lot of stuff that you've been taught was lie. I mean, anything that the media gives you that they know that can like really mess up your mind, heart, and soul to be truly caged. Those are the true lies, man. When you start exposing the higher ups, I mean, more people stop fucking with you. Only the true deep ones are gonna fuck with you, man. I mean, if some people in your family don't want to wake up to the multiverse and be not attached to society, man, you just going to let them learn on their own, man. Because me, I had to learn by myself. Nobody taught me about the higher ups. I had to observe myself. Your observation from your spirit can tell you a lot of things, because your spirit is older than your physical body. You know what I'm saying? All of our spirits have been around longer than our physical body. So we can sense the bullshit that's going on in this higher up society. You know what I'm saying? It's BS. People want to sit here trying to dress in the freshest clothes just to show they got money. And they don't want to form a unity together to overcome these higher ups and put them in a corner, because all people are so hooked and blinded by money and possessions. that nobody don't want to pair up together. If people just stop going to Hollywood, if these athletes in the NFL, in the Major League Baseball, if they just say fuck doing this rig shit, they can shut these higher ups down, have them in the corner. You know, 9/11 was planned by design by the Simpsons. So don't come at me with no bullshit talking about there's no corruption on earth. You know what I'm saying? I can go into a lot of details about this stuff, man. Even the Michael Jordan retirements are bullshit. Even those retirements were bull. How you win 3 titles and retire for 2 years and come back and win 3 like it's nothing? That's rigged. That's set up by the Illuminati agenda. And about these Ouija boards, Aaliyah was set up by the people that she was signed to get killed in a plane crash. That plane crash was unnatural. And she died. So you tell me that bullshit. You tell me how crazy that is, right? You tell me how crazy that is. You know, people just want to sit here and like talk about, oh, empire gonna come on. But people don't want to build their own empire. People don't want to form together. If these higher ups can work together, imagine what the deep people can do. If you're a true deep person, you're not attached to society, you need to join. You need to form a unity with people in your area and see what they can do. See if they form a unity, and we can like stand against all this bullshit, man. Because I'm tired of these higher ups, man. People ask me why I'm so quiet, because it's a lot of chaos in our higher up society. A lot of people being Bloods and Crips, people being gangs to destroy each other, to form this divided agenda that the higher ups want. And the thing about, you know, Eugenia Cooney, man, the thing about her being anorexic is to make other girls feel good about being anorexic, just so more females cannot reproduce and have children, because higher ups are all about human depopulation. Not only that they're cloning humans, they are cloning animals. They are cloning other races from other planets in other universes of the multiverse. They doing that stuff, man. You know, aliens running higher ups and stuff like that is crazy, man. It's crazy, man. You know what they say? Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas because of all these hidden satanic agendas with these reptilians. All this cloning. Using money for wars. When you sign to the military, man, you basically gave your life away. And, like, you know, you're basically treated like a damn dog with a tag on you. You know what I'm saying? Why people don't realize that shit? Well, people realize they don't want to take the responsibility for that, because they're afraid of what other people going to think. You get called crazy, but you're the crazy one if you think that all the shit you learned in school was the truth, and that's a lie. You're the crazy one. You're the crazy one to think that there's no clones out here. There's no people in FEMA camps. Like, people only going to see the corruption is if they get put in FEMA camps and get put in the same disaster that these other people are, man. Like, a wise person always can see a lot of corruption before it without having to get into it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, for real, man. Like, most people don't even, and it's another thing, people don't even know what their gifts are because they've been slaving away at corporations, signing a deal. You know what I'm saying? Signing a deal with this company and like having to be a false shell themselves. People got to put on a mask, a facade at work, where they might be an actor. They might be at the 9 to 5. They got to put on a mask. They can't be themselves. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Why I got to put on a mask just to get a fucking check? You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck only gets paid like every other week and not paid every day? You know what I'm saying? That, you know, and just going to work at these industries just to pass away and never ever have true freedom and peace, that's messed up. Even Keke Palmer explained this. If she could explain this, then how you could not think this is true? How could you not see that? Seriously. I'm fed up with you higher ups. You guys need to be finished, and you will be finished. I'm tired of you guys causing all this terror. And this recording will go all on social media, man, because I'm tired of being quiet to you higher ups, man. For you folks out there that's beefing with folks in your neighborhood, fighting folks at school, y'all need to be calling truce. If they don't want to call truce, fuck them. If they don't want to stand in form of unity, fuck them, let them rot. But you higher ups need to be vanished. Y'all need to be dealt with. Y'all need to be dealt with for real, man. I don't see how you can have so much. You got to have a lot of hatred to slave people into these industries, slave people into social security numbers, and fire people like it's nothing, like you have no fucking emotion. You got to be an evil, ruthless prick to not have no love for a person, because that's me. Like, when it comes to these corporations, I show no love to them because I know they're going to screw me over at the end. You know, they'll have a person be at the job and have them have bad health at the end of the day. Like, I'm tired of seeing people, like, you know, being screwed over by these companies and these Crown Council 13 higher-ups having folks in debt in labor. You know, a lot of us don't even know how to live off of land because we got so programmed to just buying things. Like, we don't know how to create things at all. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Like, I'm just so tired of the baloney that's going on in this society, man. It's fucked up. And these people that's in Hollywood or any other higher ranking industry, they can't explain the stuff that I'm explaining, because if they say what I just said, they'll get cloned and the original get killed off, man. I'm telling you. All this money, all this possession, it's not worth it, man. You can't take this shit with you when you pass away. All this artificial things, this society is not sacred. Your mind and heart and soul is sacred. Being connected to the multiverse is sacred. And I'm telling you right now, man, think about age, it's a lie. Because there's folks that's like 10-year-olds that know the same exact stuff that I know. Because we got more information exposed about these higher-ups than it was back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I broke free from Christianity and all these religions. You know, people that are atheists and in these religions, they're brainwashed. They don't see. They're afraid to take the responsibility to go against these higher-ups, man. It's real sad and sickening, man. It's real sad and sickening, man. Like, you really gotta peep that. I'm just so tired of it, man. Like, the day when people stop being consumed by money and possessions, let me tell you something, man. Man, I've done stuff for so many folks, man. Like, you know, when people wasn't even around me. You know what I'm saying? I even loaned $300 to a friend that never talked to me since 2013. You know, that person never helped me back. And yeah, I'm talking to you, Brandon B. August. You never wanted to help me back, and you try to add me back on Facebook. Just to, like, you know, play it all cool and stuff like that. When I loaned you $300 to go to fucking Jacksonville. $300 fucking dollars. That's fucking huge. But me, if I were to ask for a simple ass ice cream cone, most folks want to trip there. But me, if someone asks me for something, I don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care about all these possessions, man. I don't care about all this money shit. It doesn't make you. If you let money and possessions consume you, you're not gonna see all these corruptions in this society, man. People with less possessions tend to be happier than people with all these possessions. Like, seriously. Like, why is that? Why is it that people that have less possessions are more happier than people with so many possessions in their life? You know what I'm saying? These people that's living this good life in Hollywood and have all these big houses, they're not really happy, man. Man, they getting paparazzi coming around them and being filmed all the time, having their life never being private. They're never happy. The people who have less possessions, they're the ones who are happier because they're connected to the multiverse and not attached to society, man. I'm out this shit, man. But you gotta share this video, man. We gotta form a unity. Fuck the higher ups.